My name is Michelle Flowers Taylor. As Board Vice President of the Stanley Ann Dunham Scholarships Fund, I'm proud to work with my fellow board and advisory board to work to empower young women to be leaders and active world citizens through education and service. Each year we provide college scholarships to graduating senior women from Mercer Island and Rainier Beach high schools who demonstrate a commitment to the values of social activism, global service, and educational pursuits that Dr. Stanley Ann Dunham practiced in her life and work. Our vision is to bolster opportunities for inspired young women from diverse high schools in and around Seattle so they can continue their leadership and create meaningful change in the world. Since 2010, we've awarded 19 scholarships to graduating women from Mercer Island and Rainier Beach high schools. Our annual award ceremony recognizes the accomplishments of all the scholarship finalists whose strong academic records and focused volunteer work have made a difference in the lives of others in the wider community. Thank you for joining us for this virtual 2021 graduation ceremony.
Hi, I'm Linda Floyd, Board Chair of the Stanley Ann Dunham Scholarship Fund. Welcome to our virtual celebration of the 2021 scholarship winners. It's been a challenging year, and we want to thank all of the young women who took the time to apply for the scholarship. We hope many of you are joining us here today. This scholarship honors the life of Dr. Stanley Ann Dunham, a pioneering anthropologist who worked to improve the lives of communities around the world, and the mother of President Barack Obama and Dr. Maya Soetoro-Ng. Dr. Dunham spent her high school years here on Mercer Island, graduating from Mercer Island High School before attending the University of Hawaii and the University of Washington. The fund was started by some of her former classmates and others from the community to honor her legacy by providing scholarships to young women who demonstrated the many qualities of Dr. Dunham: a respect for rigorous scholarship, a dedication to service, and a commitment to the world community. If there's one thing this past year has taught us, it is how interconnected our world is. Dr. Dunham understood this and set out in her 20s to engage with women in rural Indonesia through her work as an anthropologist. She saw the value in the women's craft industries and helped them turn their work into sustainable businesses. Later, she worked in Pakistan, developing microfinance programs that brought financial independence to women who had very little autonomy. She later took that knowledge back to Indonesia, where her programs are still in use today. Dr. Dunham's work and her values inspire us to expand our sense of what is possible and the impact that each of us can have in the communities we live in. As we honor this year's scholars, we look to the future and the impact that they will have going forward. We know you'll be inspired and impressed by what this year's scholars have already accomplished, and we can't wait to see what they achieve as they head out in the world. And now, I'd like to introduce Dr. Maya Soetoro-Ng, daughter of Dr. Stanley Ann Dunham.
Aloha from Hawaii, and congratulations to all of the recipients of the Stanley Ann Dunham Scholarship. From Rainier Beach High School, congratulations to you, Angela Riley, Catherine Johnson, Hiab Tawalda Burhan. From Mercer Island High School, congratulations to you, Anika Banankar. You all make us super proud and hopeful. After a tough year of feeling trapped and in small spaces, you are like a beautiful song of liberation, offering hope and transformation. You remind us of the power of imagination and courage, the need to listen deeply to each other's songs, to other people's stories, to empathize when it's uncomfortable. My mother always labored for justice. She knew that she might not be able to solve the largest problems of war, injustice, and poverty, and certainly not completely, but she told us that we can always act. If we see othering, we can bring people closer. If we see conflict, we can always soften anger. If we can build bridges, we should. If we see destructive acts, we can counter them with constructive ones. If we can make different choices as consumers, support microfinance or shared or circular economies, or create our own social entrepreneurship ventures, then let's do so with vigor and imagination. She always knew how to ally with and grieve with and build solidarity with others, and to wrap her arms around others and to share in their joy as well as their suffering. She would be so proud of you. She would tell you that sometimes courage is a slow road, and that practices like mindfulness and loving kindness are so important as they get in touch with the pain of others, but also in the beauty of those connections. We find great strength, and we find our way out of rage to resilience and courage. She would take you that it takes real determination too to get through the academic year you just got through, to do what you've done, to see what's possible in terms of your futures. She would say, go big. In terms of connection especially, that people are afraid of connection and doing things differently from how they've always been done. But that connection and freedom are so vital. She would say, be careful of getting stuck in anger. Like, we have so many good reasons to be angry. We have to honor and respect the message of the anger and frustration. Let it be our teacher, but let's not get overwhelmed by it. Just let it inspire action. Remember to have a strength-based approach, she would say. You are strong. Your cultures are vital. Your lives contain so much potential. You have so many gifts to share. She would say, take care of those gifts. Nurture them in yourselves and others. Take care of yourselves as you move forward. Take care of your bodies, your communities, your land, nature. Remember that loneliness is not just about physical isolation. It's about not having curiosity and wonder for others. So gather each other's stories, have a sense of responsibility for one another as you layer new lives into your own and new adventures. And as you summon energy and company for the courageous climb, remember joy. Remember that we love and support you. I'm so happy to be your Auntie Maya. We are really excited to have you as part of our extended family. Congratulations again. Super excited to see all that you'll do. So grateful for all that you are. Aloha.
This year's scholarship recipients demonstrate a commitment to the values and goals embodied in the life and work of Dr. Stanley Ann Dunham, a 1960 Mercer Island High School graduate, anthropologist, and mother of the 44th President of the United States of America, Barack Obama, and Dr. Soetoro-Ng. These values and goals include serving people who have been historically oppressed and or marginalized, promoting social justice and the right of women, organizing and empowering communities, respecting and understanding diverse cultures, and demonstrating rigorous and socially relevant academic work. We are very pleased to acknowledge the winners of the 2021 Scholarship Awards. From Rainier Beach High School, Angelina Riley, Katherine Johnson, and Hiyab Tawaldabarian. And from Mercer Island High School, Annika Banneker. Congratulations, we're very proud of you, and we look forward to supporting you as you embark on this next step of your academic journey. And now we'll hear from each of the scholarship awardees.
Hi, my name is Angelina. I use she, her pronouns, and I am one of the recipients for this year's Stanley Ann Dunham Scholarship. On behalf of myself and my family, I'd like to thank everybody at the scholarship for choosing me to be one of the recipients. I'm super honored this year to be a part of this incredible community of young women from across the country and follow in the footsteps of Stanley Ann Dunham and Maya Soetoro-Ng. Both incredible women that I look up to and strive to be like someday. I'm super excited to begin my college journey. I will be attending the University of California at Berkeley in the fall and studying global studies. So I'm super excited and would like to thank everybody at Stanley Ann Dunham Foundation for this incredible support in my journey. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Annika Banneker, and I'm from Mercer Island High School. I'm so incredibly honored and excited to be a recipient of the Stanley Ann Dunham Scholarship and to be a part of her continued work and legacy. Dr. Dunham valued advocating for individuals through small-scale change and empowering individuals to advocate for themselves. She listened to their stories and used these individualized interactions in order to create change. This year, more than ever, this hands-on and individualized approach and the value of this mindset is clear. My own personal journey began through stories. I've always believed in the power of stories. I was a voracious, bring a book to a party young reader, and I was and am in love with reading. But more importantly, the power of stories and the ability to immerse yourself within the world and stories of others. Now this year, I'm co-editor-in-chief of the high school student-led newspaper. And on the paper, we have a lot of conversations about how to amplify a multitude of perspectives and to bring to light the voices of those who aren't being heard. In interviewing individuals for articles on teacher diversity, COVID-19 restrictions, or police presence in schools, I've come to realize that this lofty goal is accomplished beginning with small-scale change, with one person, one story, one voice at a time. I've also been able to encounter a diverse range of people and experiences through theater, whether through my involvement in the youth-led Young Americans Theater Company, or participating in conservatories and learning about impactful topics from the US's racial history to the AIDS epidemic at Youth Theater Northwest. And through all of these artistic experiences, I've come to truly comprehend the impactful connection between storytelling and empathy as a means of facilitating change. Next year, I plan to attend Rice University, and I hope to bring with me all of these lessons that I've learned from my community, from the arts, and from the stories that I've had the privilege of hearing and sharing. I plan to major in anthropology, as did Dr. Dunham, and to continue exploring different cultures and perspectives. With the help of this scholarship, I will be able to do this and work towards my goal of applying all of these disparate but related disciplines to the field of healthcare. Structural racism and ignorance has never been as evident in healthcare as it has this year, and I hope that we're able to take advantage of this moment and momentum to create positive change for the communities that need it most. Through my time volunteering both in Seattle hospitals and in hospitals in India, I've seen the impact that a culturally aware and empathic physician or care team member can have, and I really sincerely hope to be a part of this change. Thank you so much again to the Stanley Ann Dunham Scholarship Fund for giving me the opportunity to continue my story and to pursue an active role in uplifting the stories of those around me.
Hello, my name is Soetoro-Ng and I'm a senior at Rainier Beach High School. I want to express my everlasting gratitude to the Stanley Ann Dunham Scholarship for their generosity. I'll be attending Washington State University to pursue my lifelong dream in nursing, all possible with this scholarship. I have been a part of many youth social justice and leadership groups organizing and leading alongside my peers. But perhaps one of the most meaningful projects I have worked on was the student panel at my school last year. The student panel I led by myself and my peers on behalf of a club called Black Girls Magic I was in. Being a part of this club, we discussed many issues we experienced being black women. Among those conversations, one important one that we had discussed was the hyper-criminalization of black girls in school. That day, I learned that I wasn't the only one experiencing this, but so did my peers. And often conversations around anti-blackness forgot to center black women. We decided that this issue needed to be brought to attention. So the following week, we held a screening of a documentary, Push Out, and hosted a panel where my peers and I spoke about our experiences and met with administrators to address this issue. This panel was impactful to myself and my peers as we organized hands-on in our community and recentered our voices that have been historically silenced. Thank you again, Stanley Ann Dunham, for awarding me with this scholarship. My gratitude is immeasurable.
Hi, my name's Katherine Johnson. I attend Rainier Beach High School. I'm so truly blessed to be receiving this award, and it goes with my vibe of just social justice and restorative justice. Some things that I've done to, help out with that is Black Girl Magic, my BSU, and Freedom Schools, which I have done. Freedom Schools for 2 years as a scholar, and then 1 year, my incoming junior year, I was a junior servant leader. For BSU, I attend BSU regularly. We talk about, a lot of the stuff that just happens within our school, and it's open to everyone. So I love going to our BSU meetings. And then Black Girl Magic is where we talk about just being a Black girl and how it is. And it's a very comfortable space for us to, settle down and hear each other out and kind of bond over the things that we go through. Then again, I'm truly blessed to be receiving this award, and I just want to thank everyone for this award.
Thank you for watching and supporting the outstanding 2021 Stanley Ann Dunham Scholarship Fund scholars. We're sure that they will continue to amaze us and inspire us. And we'd like to invite you to participate with the Stanley Ann Dunham Scholarship Fund as a mentor or committee member, or by making a charitable contribution to support the important work of the fund. To do so, visit us at www.stanleyannDunhamFund.org. Thanks again for watching our virtual 2021 award ceremony.